Hey y'all. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. A funny thing happened on the way to the bank, honey. I have lost my ID. Now, don't get too excited. I lost checks. I mean, for 4 weeks. I mean, I don't know what I deal with. Honestly, it was on the dinner tray. It was in my purse. I don't know. It was in my backpack. All I know is I didn't see it. I don't know. And that's the same with my ID. I don't know where it's at. I don't see it in my wallet. So therefore it is lost until I find it. Went to the bank. That I showed them my bank card, my bank papers, not even my bank card. My bank statement. Showed them my social security card. She gave me some money. She let me put some money in the bank. It was cool. Oh well. She asked the lady if she recognized me. She said, I recognize her. I said, you only recognize me. Hi, Marcus. How are you? Thank you very much. So, okay. Have I been telling y'all that I feel this pain right here? I don't know if I've been telling y'all, but I've been like calling 911, asking, not 911, calling the nurse line, calling the ER, like, do you think I ought to come to the emergency room? Because I feel this pain right here, like right here. It's not on my chest. I'm like, well, my heart and my lungs are perfect, but I just feel this pain right here about 2 or 3 times once a week. I mean, I feel the pain. I do. And then, of course, my left side hurts. You know, when you start imagining things in your mind, you can justify any pain. I'm telling you. So, here I am. I called the emergency room like Sunday night, and I was like, well, it was about 5 o'clock Monday morning, and I was like, well, how long am I gonna be there? Because the van is coming to pick me up at 8:30. But I called them to find out how I would get home. I was like, well, I'm in my wheelchair. Hi, Manuette. And they said, well, you won't take your wheelchair. We'll just bring you. But she says, do you have insurance? I'm like, yeah, your insurance will pay for you to get back home. I'm like, okay, good. Because I didn't know that. Because all the times I was in the emergency room, I just took a cab home when I could walk a little bit better. So anyway, so today in training at Soar Over Obstacles, we're doing this exercise like this. I'm holding the ropes, and then I'm making a Y. And when I'm making the Y like that, I'm trying to show y'all. Let me see. I want y'all to see. I mean, you won't learn these things unless you go through it, honey. Okay, let me show you. Hold on. So I'm holding that thing. Let's see. I'm trying to. Y'all don't know all the things I put. All my pillows have fallen on the floor except 2 of them, so I can't Oh, I can use this. Okay, so I'm doing this exercise like this. Coach has me holding the thing. Hey, okay. I'm holding the ropes, and then I'm making a Y like that, like a Y, like that. So here, Y like that. I'm pulling out, and then while I'm doing that, this is hurt. I'm like, oh, this is why this is hurting my chest, making me think I'm having a heart attack. See, I'm telling you, how am I supposed to know that? Because honestly, nobody knows where on your body you're going to ache. Today in training also, okay, so normally this part hurts, but today this part was hurting when we were exercising. And this was probably why I got a big fat muscle when it was hurting. So this part was hurting right here. Hence, my coach knows how to train us. Hence, I don't know. I think I'm dying. So, so I tell you, this journey, it's more than about losing weight. It's about strength training, stretching, and getting accustomed to yourself, being consistent. Put in the comments hashtag. This is the 19th month of me exercising regularly. So it's all about consistency. And what consistency means to you may be different from what it means to me. The thing is, you've got to keep the mindset. And you've got to put yourself in situations where you're learning different things. And that's a fact because I went to training. I ate me some green beans, one sausage patty for breakfast. Remember what happened when I lost almost 40 pounds last year? I just ate green vegetables, protein, and carbs for breakfast, green vegetables, protein, and carbs for lunch, and vegetables and protein for dinner. So it doesn't matter if I eat greens, green beans, spinach for breakfast, whatever is green, salad, whatever. So I'm just trying to get back to that, and I'm trying to limit my snack eating. You know, I did buy a honey bun today, and I bought some nachos to eat with my spinach dip. But I need to put the spinach dip in the refrigerator because I don't feel like eating it right now. But I might eat it for breakfast. Um, so that's so funny. This journey is about being aware. That's the thing. It's about being aware. So one of the questions that I asked today was, what are the struggles of living with obesity and overweight? So I asked it in the community page. So please, those of us who had something to say about that, make a comment, honey. It is okay. Um, I got an article called "The Everyday Struggles of Living with Obesity." So we're going to talk about that, not necessarily today. Oh, we may if we have time. And then I have another article called "Obesity, Functional Mobility, and Quality of Life." I emailed my doctor and I sent him the verbiage that says to get support with helping you get a wheelchair van, then you need the doctor to write you a prescription. So the doctor wrote back, and he wrote it like in third person. I do not believe that this patient needs a wheelchair van. She is just obese, and she is losing weight. So my thing is, just like when I got this wheelchair in the first place, the doctor didn't want to give it to me. I said to the doctor, I want a wheelchair because I want to go to the museum. I want to walk across the convention floor, and I can't do that with my two legs. So, and I didn't stop until she gave it to me, because it's what I want. Because I'm an independent person. I'm a person who's very active. I've never been a person who sat at home. Never. Even since I was 9 years old, I used to read the newspaper, circle all the stuff for the kids. Go, Mama, can they say this is for 9-year-olds? Can we do this? Mama, the radio station said we're supposed to go to Belleville and Macklemore because the kids got to speak about Dr. King. Mama. And she was like, oh, Lord, take your sister with you. Of course, she would take us. Or my brothers would walk me to the bus stop to leave high school, go to high school at 5:30 in the morning, riding the city bus. So I've always been an active adult. And so this is what I'm telling you. You can't let anybody, doctors included, decide what you need. Because second of all, I tried to get to a doctor's appointment for 6 months. Couldn't go because there was nobody to take me in my wheelchair. I can't walk across any section comfortably. And when my knees get to hurting too bad, I gotta sit down. And I'm gonna be scared to sit in a place that can't hold my butt. And that's just the truth. And there's not gonna always be someone there to help me get up. And then if I get scared and start panicking, start crying because my legs hurt, or if I don't feel comfortable. And when I went to speak at the church, my whole right side of my leg just was hurting, probably from driving into the city. And then when I got there, he was like, well, you can park in the back. And I said, I have mobility issues. He said, okay, well, let me move my car. You can park at the door. So, but in either case, I can't let anybody decide what I need for me. And furthermore, I've gotten 2 wheelchairs approved. So how is it that I can have 2 wheelchairs approved, but not a wheelchair van approved? See how that makes sense? So in other words, if I have the ability, and I'm young enough to have, I mean, I'm not old. I'm not, you know how some people get too old to drive? So this is what I'm saying, obstacle. You don't let, there's a song we sing, I won't let nothing turn me around. Honey, what? Honey, who? Honey, how? What? What? If that's the case, we still be picking cotton. We still be having the black codes. We still be having separate but equal, which was never equal. nobody tells me what I can and cannot do when it's my power to do it. Okay. I have bad news also. My home care worker yesterday, she made yesterday her last day, and she came today to get, because she was sick for 3 days, so all my towels and stuff needed to be washed. So she came and got all my washing and took it to the washerette with her so she can wash my stuff up. But I feel so good because I have food, I have my system. I put my wheelchair in the hall, which helps me to get to the bathroom and get to my room easier because it's not necessarily a little bit closer, but the proximity and the visualization is closer. I can pull my wheelchair all the way up to the door. And yesterday when I got home, what I did, I visualized someone walk 4 steps, grab that towel, put it on my bed. So life is about understanding how to navigate it, how to navigate the system about what it is you need to get done. So today, after I went for training, I went to the bank, and then I went to the Ajax Center, and then I was in the ladies' room, and I was just, taking my precious time, singing some songs, having a good time, just. And then it was like 12:10, and the cafeteria closes at 12:30, and I'm like, girl, if you don't get your butt out of this bathroom and go get some lunch. So they came to pick me up at 1 o'clock. And I was feeling uncomfortable, which comes as a result of exercising. During exercise, we had like an hour, and after 40 minutes, about 45 minutes, I told Coach, I said, Coach, my body's done enough because my knees were really hurting and I was just achy. I did the exercise. We did the pool. We did that. We did all the stuff. So, it was good. He had them doing a lot of innovative new stuff. And not new because he's a coach. He's a military special forces person. But it was exciting to see all of us doing all that different stuff. And it was, you've got to learn to listen to your body. And he respects it when I say, okay, Coach, I've done enough for today. I didn't even video getting out of my seat because I was like, Coach, I need help getting to my seat. It was enough. My body was hurting, was in pain, and I'm coming back. I stood up last time. I'm standing up and walking maybe 3 or 4 steps to my chair. I got to make my way back where I can do my walks again. But my body is still achy. Now, on the one hand, I should probably take ibuprofen, but I don't really want to just be taking all ibuprofen because really when I rested, like now, I'm sitting on the edge of the bed with my leg on this thing and my other leg in the bed. So I feel okay. But in a minute, I'm going to have to roll over because I'm not going to... My body just does what it does. So that's another reason that I want a van that will accommodate my wheelchair. Honey, let me tell you something. The medical field is a practice. That's why they call it medical practice. They're going to practice on you. That's why we read research articles. These are clinical research articles. And the limitations of all of these articles is that they don't have enough information, insight, or real testimony on people who are black and obese from the South. Now, if I had just $100,000 to buy me a wheelchair van, I'd pay my mortgage off. Okay? And this is where dreams come true. You live your whole life. I never thought I would stop working a job 4 years ago. But it was necessary. Now, my doctor did that. I never thought about that. My doctor told me that I had to leave my job. Hi, Rossi. Hello, Mayway. Hey, a Texas girl. Honey, wait a minute, Texas. Texas, you need to let me know when the rodeos are coming, the trail yard parties, because Miss Deborah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to go to the trail yard parties in my wheelchair van, and my doctor's trying to block me. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he is not. And likewise, you should not let your doctor do anything. I saw this paraplegic man. He had gained weight. Honey, he lost that weight. He got him on the tuxedo. He talking about, if I'm going to be in this wheelchair, I'm going to be looking good. That's what I'm talking about. If I'm going to be in that wheelchair, if I'm going to be big, I'm going to be having me a wheelchair van to get around. Okay? And even if it takes a long time to lose all this weight. You know, if I can lose 100 pounds a year, I can save 50 pounds a year. But in the middle of that is strength building. I got to strength build every part of my body. And I got carpal tunnel, I got gout. Honey, this doctor don't know what he's talking about. But I appreciate him. It ain't personal. Who is that said, Tavis Smiley used to say, we don't have personal friends. We have permanent positions. So it's not who gives it to me. It's whoever going to give me what I need that's in my best interest. Because they're just going by what they know. They don't really know me. But they know that if I have a pain right here, it's not a heart attack. Isn't that hilarious? Honey, because Miss Jeopardy, I'm going to call 911, come and take my blood pressure. I'm going to call 911 to come unplug that plug right there. I'm like, look, I'm going to call him. 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 Okay, come help me stand up. Whatever the case may be. Whatever. It matters to me none. Because they exist to serve me. Hello, my sister. You're a jock policeman from Senegal. What is your name? Honey, if you don't know my name, you need to get off my channel. But hey, Senegal. Girl. So anyway, I'm going to put my wig on tomorrow because I feel like a woman. I like this kind of, sort of. I fell back in love with myself. But I'm wearing my wig tomorrow. So, anywho, because it might snow. And we have these wind advisories. I'm like, oh my goodness. So what I want to leave with y'all today is to set a goal, have a goal, keep seeking for that you want. Don't let nobody turn you around. 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 Okay? Peace. Hair grease. Buy me a cup of coffee if you would. Please hit the like button. There are 42 people in here and only 8 people have hit the like button. Please hit the like button, okay? Bye. Peace.